Hello there, my name is Ben, and welcome back to Play the Game Central and our coverage of the brand new Zombies map, Buried. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at the Paralyzer, because I know that a lot of people know that you can fly with it when you're with the controller, and that's not what I'm here to tell you now. It has a couple of other functions, kind of like the drill did back when we were doing home. Oh, and by the way, that's coming back very soon as well. I've got Chris here. Chris, yeah? Yeah. Brilliant. And yeah, so let's talk about the Paralyzer. Now, obviously, when you get out of the box, all it does is kill zombies. It slows them down and then kills them, and that's seemingly, it's okay. That's not the reason that I use it. It's really not. The reason I use it is for mobility, and we're getting onto that in a moment. What happens is when you are charging it, when you are using it, sorry, it will overheat at 115, which is another Easter egg, and I'm not going to tell you. I'm not even going to finish that sentence. We're going to move on. And once you pack a punch it, it becomes the Petrifier. Now, the Petrifier still overheats to that same number, but it takes a long, long time to get to that number. Well, a much longer time to get to that number. Before that, you can do two things. You can aim at your feet, and when you aim at your feet and fire and jump, you'll jump, you know, considerably higher than you would normally, and you'll almost float. It's kind of like a thruster dime, but works from the ground rather than having to be up above and then jump down, which is still really good. So useful when you're in the maze. I mean, when you're doing kind of Richtofen steps of the maze, if you haven't got someone with that, it's a real pain in the arse to find out, you know, which is the first one to complete the order. That's a pain in the arse. So I'd really suggest that someone has at least the Paralyzer. You don't have to have the Petrifier. Either work like this. The better use for it is to move other people. Now, there are going to be moments, especially in the beginning of the game, where you haven't got much open, and you're using the big guy, that's his official name, by the way, not Leroy, not Sloth, Jesus fucking Christ. And all you need to do is get that out of the... Oh, it sounds weird, but if you can get out of the box that early, you can get pretty much anywhere in the map immediately, with the exception of the church and the ghost house. So, for instance, if you look at this bit of footage, I've got Boop here just standing literally in front of me. What you can't do is target them exactly, because it acts like any gun. You can't shoot directly at them. I'm just saying, the only time you can ever do that is on the last step of Mob of the Dead's Easter egg. But what is really good is if you aim to the right slightly, it will kind of fire a line in to the left, kind of like a big kind of impulse to the left, and it will just push him up into the air, and he's able to access these previously inaccessible areas from that point in the game, because obviously the saloon and all that stuff is still, you know, blocked because the big guy hasn't got there yet, or you haven't got enough booze or whatever. So that's a really, really, really useful feature, and if you can get it that early, it makes moving around the map and moving people around the map really simple. And that, by the way, is the only way that you can get the Easter egg done for Maxis' side at round 3, and we'll be showing you a bit of that later on in the coming weeks. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope you stay subscribed. If you like the video, then that's brilliant. I just wanted to share this little tip with you, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.